Welcome to the second video about my journey from being a Ironman 10 years ago to be riding the Alps next summer. I want to do some updates on what has happened the last week. It's actually Wednesday today, so I'm going to talk about last week. My idea was to record this on Sunday, but I've been a little bit under the weather the last couple of days, so I'm just gonna do a quick turnaround here and just give an update on what has been going on. And I need to stop this one. So I want to do a little bit about the training I have done and some what has happened basically. And I also want to report a little bit about some IT stuff I do. I know it's completely not related and probably gonna ruin everything I try to do on YouTube, but I don't care. This is just for fun. So training last week, that was about the idea was to train 3 times basically. Tuesday was about trying to figure out, just get some idea about where my FTP could be, and then just do a little bit of longer training on Thursday, and then do the FTP test on Sunday. So that sounded like a decent plan, and it worked quite well on Tuesday. I did get some. I just tested the waters. I think I did 2 or 2.5 minutes intervals, and I just added 5 watts for each one of them. Um, and I think my FTP, if I should guess, without I can already say now, I didn't do it. Uh, Seemed to be maybe 240 something. It felt okay. I don't know if I have the power to push through for 20 minutes yet, but that seems like I didn't completely had to stop at that. Maybe I could even down the road go a little bit further than that. But Tuesday went quite well. Just did some, yeah, try to figure out where it was. So I just added 5 watts, 5 watts, 5 watts, and I think I ended up like 245, 250, something like that. So I'm not even sure I'm happy about it. It's just what it is, basically. And so I'll just take it from there. Um, and then the rest of the week, I've been pretty busy lately. I've been working through the weekends, so these 7 days a week, as I call them, just started to caught up a little bit, and then the training on top of that, my body had to have to adjust a little bit, and so forth. So I just yeah, so I went to the family summer house basically, and just started. I was just a little bit. I wasn't sick, but I wasn't feeling great either. I just had a lot of work to do basically. I had to prepare for a lecture I did Saturday, and I have to prepare for teaching Monday morning. And I've been on research workshop for 2 days that I also had to. It's Wednesday today, so that was this week. Um, that I'm not really reporting on yet, but I had to prepare for that last week. I was just also teaching on a lot of other things, trying to catch up with everything. So I guess I actually had 2 days to work in, but I was not. I was tired basically. So I brought my Wahoo Kicker to the summer house and set it up outside. I was a little bit colder than I thought outside. Actually, this is Denmark, so sometimes when the sun goes down, and if it's not that at all, it's not that warm. I was a little bit windy, but I just felt tired already Thursday, so I just did a 1 hour, just not hard at all, basically. And then thought, okay, instead of doing, I thought I would do like 1.5 hours with some watts on, 200 maybe, something like that, just to get some kilometers in the legs, basically, as you say. But that didn't work out quite well. I wasn't feeling too well. I wasn't sick or anything. I just wasn't on top of anything. Just felt I wasn't in a perfect spot, so to speak. So I decided to do 1 hour, just really easy, and then do another hour the day after, and the FTP would still be fine on Sunday. But yeah, so I did that basically 1 hour on, and I also wanted to do a 100K in a week. That was kind of the stupid goal I had that I talked about in the last week video as well. That I missed it by 700 meters or something. Not that 100K is something particularly special, but it's just, yeah, stupid goal sometimes. Anyway, yeah, so I went for that Thursday and Friday. Um, just low watts basically, just getting the leg spinning. And then I just I had to do this lecture Saturday, and when I came home from that, I was just Saturday evening. I was just like, I could not even watch a movie. I was just too tired. I was supposed to do quite a lot of stuff also on Sunday, and I got something out of the door, but it just I was just I started to watch some of the cycling world championship, and that probably I used a little bit too long time on that one, but I was just hammered. I have some issues with sleeping that I hope I can figure out somehow. Maybe I'll do some videos on that at some point, but I just wake up at weird hours. So I was just tired, and I was like, yeah, I got on the bike actually, and my Garmin watch has this performance indicator in the beginning that I have to figure out exactly what it means, but I have been like +2 or 3 or something like a week or two ago, but it was like -4, and I also felt like I was completely not doing well. So I actually was just spinning around with very low watts for an hour, and I felt okay. That's just keep the body going a little bit, and then that's basically it. So yeah, I wish I had my FTP right now. Oh, I wish it is what it is basically. I was also been to sit already. Been a little bit tired this week, so I haven't done it yet. Maybe I'll do it in the weekend or maybe next week. Whatever. I mean, I need to do it at some point. But I still feel a little bit not too well, basically, a little bit tired and worn out. Okay, back again. Got some good training done Tuesday. Tested out my watch. I guess my FTP is in the 240s. Talked about that. Had a little bit too much of other things the rest of the week. I think that's what happened basically. Maybe I overtrained a little bit, but I also got a lot of work to do, and I think I have just worked through the weekends for more than a month, and that at some point that just catches up to you. Didn't do the FTP. Oh yeah, then I got the system recommended. Right now I'm just doing programs, and I'm used to that from back in the days where I just sit down and do 5 minutes something stupid and listen to music. I'm perfectly fine with that. The only thing I'm not fine with is just doing easy cycling for 2 hours or something. That I'm just so bored that I can barely do it. But anyway, but there's a Switch and there's Rowie, guess it's called, and I was recommended this Rowie system to try that out because it's more realistic. So I'll probably do that at some point, maybe in a couple of weeks, just to see what it is, and maybe it's extremely funny, and I will use that, and maybe it's not, and then I will not. But I'm pretty happy with just focusing on, yeah, just yeah, going ahead. Anyway, so what have I done else? Well, I looked up watts for Llama Mod. If you want to do it 7 to 9 hours, in 7 to 9 hours, and I was told that I had to do 180 to 200 watts for someone who has the weight of 80 kilos. And right now I'm closer to 90, but I really need to lose 10 kilos. It seems obviously if you go up, watts per kilos is everything. It's not a huge surprise. But at some point, if I don't lose it naturally by training, then I have to do something with what I'm eating. And I can probably already start a little bit now. I know I drink a little bit too much soft drinks, and that's probably the easy way in some ways. It's not easy to stop, but that'll definitely get rid of some calories and will help quite a lot on that. But I'll start just see what happens when I start training 3 4 times a week, and also a little bit longer than 1 hour at a time. I think something starts to kick in if you do it for 1.5 2 hours. But I'm not in shape for that, so that's not now, but maybe a little bit later. So next week's training, let's talk about that. I can already say that I didn't get anything in on Monday and Tuesday because I was just hammered. Tired, a little bit. Something is in the body that doesn't make me feel good, and I'm just got off the bike an hour ago here on Wednesday. So the third week of repoling will be with some training, and it went okay. I think I still have 1 or 2% that I need to gain back. But it was okay. Nice to be on the bike. Didn't feel wrong at least. Yeah, and then I have to figure out what to do for the rest of the week. I don't know if I can do the FTP on Sunday. I don't think so. I have to do something the whole day until 6 o'clock in the evening. So I don't think I'll be able to do that. And Friday I will do some training, whatever, and the same on Sunday, and probably do it next week. I think that's more suitable for me. Anyway, IT wise, just to get an update on that, I'm playing a little bit around to automate things for YouTube. I'm using something called N8N and Python and all other kind of things. I have a developer background, so I use that a little bit. Yeah, I should say I got my website up and running. It's vocalsang.dk. I think I had it last time as well, but got some of it automated, so that will be a blog post. So right now I got what is called a Python Flask server, I believe, up and running, so I can actually get the videos when I have edited them a little bit. I will upload to YouTube, and it will just get all the information and put it into a database so I can update and do things, track what is happening. But I don't really have the energy for that right now. But small steps. Yeah, then I looked a little bit into actually live streaming my training, and first it's just through the Garmin, so you can follow where I am. And so no video. That's not what I'm talking about here. I know that's doable as well. I don't think I will have a camera. Maybe when I'm in France, that could actually be kind of funny. But I don't know about or maybe I will record it actually, and then post it. I don't think I will. I know some people actually live stream, but I will not live stream. I think I'll just record it. But anyway, I can probably, yeah. Well, what is doable on a Garmin is basically that it will send the live data on where you are, on what watts, and so forth, and I can actually integrate that into the website if I want to do that. It's not that. Didn't seem that difficult to do. I haven't done it, but I'll probably do that at some point so people can follow me there, just for fun at least. So I guess that's the status right now. I think it's kind of fun to just give these updates, and yeah, maybe I'll start some social media stuff and put it on there as well. But one thing at a time. I think the most important thing for me right now is actually the training itself. That's what makes the difference. That's what will get me in shape. I think my body has absorbed it fairly well. I'm not really hammering away right now, so that's okay. My Garmin said I was overreaching at some point, but now I think I'm back to where I'm supposed to be. So one step at a time. I have to get through this week, and on Monday is sort of the goal line for all the work, the normal work, not the training, but just in general what I have to do. It's not like the upcoming month after that will be easy, but at least some of my day job teaching will calm down a little bit. And I think I still have some stuff to do. I know I have a couple of like whole weekends that are just blocked out, and yeah, we'll see about that. But so far so good. Just trying to get some of the stuff in front of me away, so I got time for some other things. Anyway, if you have watched, thanks for that. Subscribe to the channel and all that jazz. Like the video. I will see what happens. One step at a time. I have 9 months today until 1st of July. I think that's where up in that area where it will happen that I will go to France and do La Marmotte and this 3 times Mont Blanc 2. Tour de France stages are coming up soon. So I will look into that in 3 weeks or something. And maybe I can figure out. It was really fun to see Tour de France in the summer. Went to France and saw that, and it could be fun to be on one of the mountains that they are doing as well. But everything has to fit together, and we'll just see what happens. By then, okay. Bye for now. I'll get this video edited and out as soon as possible. Thanks for watching, and see you next week.